It's the hit ABC show that has everyone gripped, and right now, that's because of a shark attack that's left audiences hanging until the next episode airs Thursday night. Now, one of the stars of the show has been lighting up TV screens since the 80s and was one half of the iconic duo Crockett and Tubbs from Miami Vice. Well, he's thrown in his badge and is now the captain of the ship. Don Johnson, everyone. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Elliott. Nice to be here.
Well, it's a pleasure having you on. Like I mentioned, we're on a cliffhanger right now about the show, but let's get onto Dr. Odyssey. What do you enjoy most about playing the captain of the ship?
The joy is in how the great diversity in the storytelling that we have at our fingertips. Mm-hmm. And, we get hit with all kinds of challenges and stuff that happens in real life cruises too. Events that happen at sea that you have to manage until you get to port, and then there are natural disasters, and then there are the creatures of the sea that can be part of the storyline as well. It's pretty exciting, I got to tell you.
Well, the excitement also comes from some of the on-screen chemistry and the guest appearances that happen. And your screen brother in the show is played by John Stamos. Now, I found some interesting facts that kind of shocked me. Neither of you two have been voted sexiest man alive by People magazine, and you both got your start in daytime soaps. John Stamos in General Hospital, and yourself in the bold ones, The New Doctors.
No.
No?
You have this all wrong.
Really?
You have this all wrong. I've never been in a soap.
Oh, that's...
And what was the first thing you mentioned?
The People magazine Sexiest Men Alive.
Yeah, I was on it 3 times.
You won the award?
3 times.
A triple winner? You know what? I'm going to take my research team and I'm going to fire them all. I'm embarrassed for them.
I think you should bring them out and fire them right here in front of everybody.
Wait a second. Let me go and grab them. One sec, Mr. Johnson.
It's going around. It's contagious.
It's me. It's me. I apologize. Well, is there any kind of, obviously, you two guys together in a room, I can't imagine what it's like on set when you two guys get together. Do you have a lot of fun with John?
Oh, my God. We had a blast. And, we've kind of done this over the years throughout the business, barely missing each other to play different parts together and stuff. And it was fun to get to play brothers. And he's a hoot. John's an old hand, and he knows what he's doing. And I kept ribbing him because he plays my gay brother in the show. And I kept ribbing that he finally got a part that he can sink his teeth into.
So it's something with a little bit of depth and that kind of thing. But the show's going to pick up, like we mentioned again, on Thursday. What can fans expect from the second half of the shark attack storyline?
Well, we take the shark attack storyline and we double down, and then we have the orcas that are after the sharks, and then, of course, irritated with the ship. And I can't tell you anything else from there because it gets pretty exciting. Just
little droplets of teasers there. And obviously, you're the captain of the ship. Have you picked up any nautical phrases or a newfound appreciation for sailing from the show?
Well, I was pretty well versed in the nautical phrases from my years on Miami Vice and doing a lot of the boat work and stuff like that. And I used to race offshore power boats, and so I'm familiar with all the nautical terms. And I think it's pretty much like any business. As soon as you learn the language, you're an expert.
Yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, like people say, I played a ship's captain on TV. The show is full of guest stars. Is there any chance we may see some Johnson family members pop up in the future, like maybe your daughter Dakota?
It's been discussed.
Oh, anything more than that, or are we just leaving that as a cliffhanger too?
We're just going to leave that right where it is for now.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, thank you so much for your time. I just want to let you know that my research team has been fired. The triple champion, sexiest man alive.
Well, yeah, and it's so important that we mention that.
It's a tough thing.
Listen, I just want to say a shout out to all my friends in Nevada and in Las Vegas. As you know, I'm a big fan.
Oh, we're a big fan of you too. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thanks so much, Elliott.
Thank you. You can catch Don Johnson as Captain Massey on Dr. Odyssey, which airs on ABC every Thursday night at 9 p.m. You can also catch episodes the next day on Hulu. For all other info, head to abc.com.